Hey there, 𝗬𝗏 with another installment of Capital Markets Investor Relations in 2 minutes or less. In this video, we're going to talk about guidance and the idea of the interplay between the timing of when you give guidance and the confidence you have in the guidance you're giving. And it starts with this idea that when you provide the guidance actually matters. If it's early in the period, so say we're in the first quarter and I'm giving guidance in the first quarter in the first week of the period, that's going to be low confidence. If I give it late in the period, so I'm in the first quarter and it's the last week of March and I'm giving guidance on the first quarter, I'm going to have high confidence in what that outcome is going to be. Which leads us to the second point here. The guidance signals several things to investors. And the first is it signals confidence, that management is confident about the business, has confidence in the finance team. Second, it signals credibility. If you're giving good guidance, you're executing on that guidance, you're building credibility with investors. And then third, it's signaling stability. If you're giving good guidance, you're able to achieve that guidance. It's showing a stable operating environment. Conversely, if you're changing that guidance or reducing it, it's signaling there's a lot of uncertainty in your operating environment. And the two periods that this is signaled about is the quarter and the full year. So let's go to our cheat sheet on this interplay of timing and confidence. So if it's early in the period that you're giving guidance, you're probably going to have low visibility and low confidence into that guidance you're giving. There's a lot of time and a lot of change can occur over that time. Where if it's late in the period, it's going to be very high visibility because most of it's already occurred, and you're going to have high confidence in the range that you're providing to whomever you're communicating to. Now, this translates to guidance in the way that if you have high visibility and confidence in your range, you can be more aggressive. Whereas if you have low visibility and low confidence, you have to be extra conservative. And I think in the case of Delta, it seems like they were a little too aggressive, given that they gave guidance the first or second week of January for the entire quarter. There was just too much time for things to change and uncertainty because it was also before inauguration of President Trump. And so what are the key learnings here? Always be conservative when it comes to giving financial guidance. The more conservative you are, the more likely you're going to account for disruption or the ability of your numbers to change internally and save yourself from having to reduce guidance. And then secondly, always make sure that when you're building your ranges that there's 90% confidence or more that you're going to achieve the high end of that range. And if you set things up this way, you're going to meet or beat the ranges that you're setting for investors. It's not always possible. Sometimes you need to go back to the drawing board and get directional right before you get accuracy right. But remember, high level of confidence in the guidance you're giving. Thanks for watching.